Hey everybody, it's Near and Far Reborn Dolls. I have a box packing today of a custom doll. This is a custom Tommy kit, and sitting right there, just a tiny little sneak peek right there. But right now I'm going to be wrapping up all of his clothing and little goodies. First of all, I included a little brush and comb set because he has the most gorgeous rooted mohair in brown. And so I want his mom to be able to take care of that. His first little outfit is this little onesie. It looks like it's layering. Cute little dog and a little pair of jeans. And then for his sleeper, I have this Tigger sleeper, which could act like a little Halloween costume if his mommy wants it to be. It's got a little tail on the back, which is super cute. I have one of these for my little boy, Reborns too. I'm also going to include a little Raggedy Andy. I hope I'll be able to fit that. And of course some extra diapers. And I also wanted to share his beautiful, beautiful blanket. This is a handmade blanket. I got this from an arts and crafts fair at my mother-in-law's town where women make these gorgeous, gorgeous little baby things. And this blanket is huge. It is like a double receiving blanket size. And then on the inside, it's 2 layers. So it's 2 pieces of flannel put together. The dotted Swiss. And that's what I'll wrap him up in. So let's get to wrapping up the clothes. This was such a fun custom to be able to do for this customer. She was really, really great to work with. So if she's watching this, which by the way, I always post these videos after the baby gets home because I want the person to be able to be the first person to see all of these things. I just, feel like the new owner should be the one that gets the first peek at all this stuff. This is was a wonderful kit to do too. I just love the expression on his face, which you'll get to see in a second if you're not familiar with this kit. And I used, she specifically requested, one of the very few requests she had actually was super soft mohair. And so I got this yearling mohair from McPherson's, and it is incredibly soft. The softest mohair I've ever felt. And it's expensive, and it comes all the way from Canada. But I still love it. Still love it. Sorry. I'm looking through the camera here and I can't see. I'm going to be tying everything up. Up with blue. Ribbon. So while I'm wrapping up Tommy here, I thought one of the things I do is talk about custom dolls and what really makes a great custom doll experience as an artist, so that when you're looking to get a custom doll, you will have an idea of how you can keep your artist happy. And a happy artist is going to create a beautiful baby for you. So the first thing is when you want a custom doll, you really should do your research first. One of the things that always makes me a little bit suspect when I am looking for a custom doll is when people will post. Sorry, my husband just came in to talk to me, and I also wanted to grab. Here's his cute little pacifier, bright blue color. I thought it would look really good with his outfit. It's got a little spaceship on it. It will go in a little baggie. But anyway, so some things about customs. Do your research, and particularly ask the artist for pictures of their work. That is really, really important. I notice a lot of times when people are posting customs that they have pictures of the same kit, but done by different artists. And that to me always is kind of a red flag of, I want to see your work. I don't want to see another artist's interpretation of that kit. I want to know what you're able to produce. Even if it's not the same kit, I'm going to learn a lot more if you have a picture of your work than somebody else's work. So do your research. Make sure that person's painting style matches what you're looking for. Particularly if you're looking for something like a fantasy baby or an alternative baby. There's a huge range of interpretations with fantasy babies. So make sure that person is doing the types of things that you want in your baby. And if you're doing something like an ethnic skin tone, make sure they can do the type of ethnic skin tone you're looking for. Again, that's really open to interpretation. The other thing, and this is going to sound very counter each other, is that you need to be absolutely clear that there are some things that are negotiable and some things that are not. So make sure you let that person know these are my absolutely non-negotiables. They absolutely have to happen in this baby. But also at the same time, learn to be flexible and realize that you are not an artist. You do not have the kit in front of you. So there are certain things that you need to leave up to the artist. Skin tone to me is one of those things because you don't actually have the kit in front of you. Give the artist sort of a range of what you're looking for in skin tone. And if there's, and also be clear too with your artist. Is like work in progress picture something that's non-negotiable for you? It's not just about the doll. It's about other things like that. Really good artists will make sure that all of that stuff that you talk about, all that stuff up front. So be prepared to answer a lot of questions. And even if some people are like, well, why do you need to know the eye color? Like right now, you're not starting on the eyes right now, but we have to order these things. So the longer these decisions take to be made, that can delay your doll. And that's the other thing I want to talk about is time. Great art cannot be rushed. If you're in a hurry for a doll, then get a ready-made doll. But expect if you're going to get a custom that it's going to take some time. Most artists, myself included, do not do this full time. And so, we're working a lot on the weekends or in the evenings. And just know that we are working hard on your doll. And we know it seems forever, but great art can't be rushed. So don't be trying to rush. The other thing I want to just keep people in mind, and I know a lot of people like work in progress pictures. I love to send work in progress pictures, actually. But you have to remember that every time I'm sending a work in progress picture as an artist, I am not working on your doll. Because I have to, I want to pose the baby, make the baby look nice, take the picture, compose the email, upload the picture, all that time I'm spending, it's not painting time. So keep in mind that all those work in progress pictures that you're asking for are going to delay the painting process. The other thing is because a lot of people who are not artists don't really understand the process of reborning. The doll can look really, let's just say, interesting at certain phases. And just because the doll looks kind of interesting at certain phases of its construction, it doesn't mean that things are going badly. And so expect work in progress pictures to be just that, work in progress. Don't say, well, how come the baby looks too red or too purple, or how come the baby doesn't have eyelashes yet, or are you going to do this, are you going to do that? Yes, you asked for a work in progress, which means here I am at this moment. Yes, all those things will be taken care of eventually, but that's not the point we are in the process. So just be aware of that. I personally, as a collector, I like to see work in progress pictures up to a point, but then I also like to be surprised a little bit. I mean, everybody likes a little bit of a surprise, and part of that relationship that you have to build with an artist is trust. We trust you that you are going to be a great person to work with, and you have to trust us that we will do our best, that we have artistic integrity, and we will put out the best product that we possibly can for the price. And so part of that is the very last stages that maybe we're not going to see the baby, and you're going to be happily surprised when they come home. All right, so in just a second, I'm just going to turn off the camera for a second and grab Tommy here, and then wrap him up and put him in his box. All right, here's cute little Tommy getting all packed up to go to his forever home. Here's his little feet. Super cute feet. I made these little booties for him. So we'll put those on right now. Love these booties. Same baby blue as in his little onesie. There we go. Here's a close-up look at his hands. I love this hand. This is my favorite one. He's coming across very dark-skinned here on the video. Keep in mind, I am really fair, and we are sort of losing the light here. And here, his adorable little face, blue eyes, and he has the softest and most beautiful yearling mohair from McPherson's. And one of the things I love about his hair, which is not really showing up on camera, is that it has like highlights and lowlights. When you get it, it comes in like several different shades, so it's like real human hair, and that it's not just one tone of hair, which is really, really cool. So unfortunately, we're going to put a bag over his head. I know this is horrible, but one of the things I find that it really helps with is box hair, that they don't get box hair as bad when there's a bag over their head. And then I'm going to put this hat that I knit for him over the top of that with a big poofy pom-pom on the top. Let's see. I've tried this on him before, so I know it fits, but I also know this bag is a bit slippery. So there we go. We're going to cover his face. And now we're going to wrap him up. Try to cross his arms like so. And so they're not rubbing against each other. This is a really big blanket, so I'm hoping I'm going to have enough room for him and all of his stuff that he's going home with, because he's a full 22 inches, and that usually is about the limit for the large priority boxes. That. I just want to see if I don't know. No, I don't think it's gonna quite fit over here. There we go. And I also wanted to show you his birth certificate. So he was born on February 19th, 12:10 in the early afternoon, 5 pounds, 12 ounces, 22 inches long. Brown hair, blue eyes. He's the Tommy Kit by Sandy Farber. And my contact information is on the back. Email, YouTube channel, YouTube, eBay seller page, and Facebook page. So if his mom ever wants to contact me again, make another custom, I would be absolutely happy to. So let me just, because I've got her address written on here. Let's see if I can keep it so you can't see it. Now the tough part's fitting him in here. We want a nice tight fit, because that's best for the baby if they are not moving around. And I think what I'm going to have to do is sort of kind of fold him like that. Okay. And oh, where'd it go? So we have his birth certificate down in that corner. Let's put his pacifier down in that corner. And let's get his clothes here and his brush and comb. His brush and comb can sit right there. And this is the part that's going to be a little bit tricky. So that will fit there. There. And little Raggedy Andy. Hopefully will fit down in there. And we want actually everything to have a nice snug fit. Awesome. So I'll have my husband help me hold this closed while I tape it closed. And I will mail it off today. Thanks for tuning in today. Ta-ta for now.